This is a special day. It is day 60. Day 60 of Noom for me, August 24th, 2020. And the weather is amazing. I love sitting on this balcony. Probably my favorite spot in all the house. Check this out. Isn't this fun? This is such a treat. And yeah, it's upstairs, which means I climb the stairs. I moved my office upstairs to be in the den with my child. He's actually doing his distance learning up here. He gets up at 5 in the morning, makes his coffee, gets prepared, makes his breakfast, goes upstairs by 6 o'clock. He's already showered and everything, fully dressed, not doing the jammy jams. He gets to work and he does all his assignments before they even get into school. He's the best cube mate I've had in my professional adult life. We just hang out and we talk. But here's the best part. He will come by and give me so many hugs just because I am in the same room. Typically, he would go downstairs and give me a hug and go back upstairs. And he'd do that, 10 times a day. But because I'm literally 10 feet behind him, he comes over for a hug all day long. I love it. In 60 days, what have I learned? I have learned a ton. People that are not on Noom or have not paid for the whole app and just using the free version don't get the lessons that teach you the psychology behind the need to eat certain kinds of foods. The first thing that I learned is I could do it. I could just simply believe, which is one of their numerous hashtags. They are hashtag happy. Simply believe, which just means I can be healthier. I believe I can do better. And that is powerful. Creating a goal that I can actually achieve. So my goal is I enjoy making people laugh. It has been very difficult to do that for the last several years because of how much pain is involved in doing so. I couldn't stand for more than 5 minutes without having to sit on a stool or pitch forward to get the pressure off my ruptured disc. I would have to write jokes just so that I could lean forward to be able to stand longer during my set. I don't have to do that anymore. I am ecstatic. We're actually planning a trip this weekend where I'm going to walk a lot. So I've been doing more and more walking, getting ready for it, more swimming, getting ready for it. I'm ecstatic. I couldn't walk 200 steps without needing to sit down. That's why I took Fred, so I could walk the neighborhood and get my steps in and have a place to sit when my back and my leg was hurting. I've done all the chiropractor stuff. I've done the orthopedic surgeon stuff. I've done dry needle therapy. I've done acupuncture. I've done physical therapy. I've spent tens of thousands of dollars trying to get rid of this pain. The only thing that's done it has been nutrition and movement. And I truly believe God designed a perfect body that can heal itself if we do the right things. The secret for me doing as well as I feel that I am doing on Noom is because I have been consistent. I've been consistent with working out. I've also learned working out twice a day was a bad idea. My body got used to it and my mind didn't. My mind didn't want to do the second one. It was hard enough trying to convince it to do the first one of the day. And then it got to the point that it was a chore and I didn't want to go do it. And then I was justifying why I shouldn't do it. I was plateaued working out twice a day. When I went back to once a day, I started losing weight again, but I was also happy again. So I think that's a big deal. The nutrition I used to put down some steak. I'm a steak eater. I love steak. We had a steak night, had some guests over, and we did our social distancing thing, and we all enjoyed grilled steak. I enjoyed it a little too much, and I didn't calculate how many calories my steak was going to give to my Noom allowance. Oh my goodness, it was a ton. Red meat is red on Noom because it is calorie dense. I enjoyed too much of it, and it worked against me. Just like I should have known. I didn't do the calculations before I put it on the plate. That's one big secret. Doing the calculations before you plate it and putting everything away and then eating your meal. That has worked for me because it works with my lazy side, as I don't want to pull everything back out again to put more food on the plate. And I've already calculated it, and I don't want to go back through the app and figure that all out again. So calculate, enter it in, plate it, put all the stuff away that you're not going to eat. Success. I learned that I could make a turkey loin scrumdiddlyumptious. It's 300 calories versus the same amount of steak would be more like 1,000 calories or more. I could save 700 calories by eating turkey. This is what I've learned on Noom. Making the best decisions for my nutrition. It's not this journey. It is just a different way of life. Now, unless the journey ends with death, then sure, it's a journey. This is just a different path, and it's working so well because I'm excited about it. I can't say enough. I think it's fantastic. The movement that I am now able to do. I walk over 5,000 steps a day. I couldn't walk more than 300, 390, I think was my average actually, per day. And now I'm walking 5,000 to 8,000 depending on the day. That's crazy. And I'm enjoying it. All right, 60 days in, I'm down 33.5 pounds. Almost made it to 35. I was at 34.7 yesterday, and something shot me up this morning, but that's okay. It works. It's a whole mindset. The mindset of I simply believe I can make this happen. I understand what foods do, understand the difference between calorie-dense foods and foods that are less calorie-dense, and making better decisions and being consistent. Being consistent, that is the key.